And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gold Coast Hotel and Casino, right here in the entertainment capital of the world. Bill Williams Jr. here with you. We've got men's day four action. Again, men's day four action here at Gold Coast. We saw some great scores this morning on the women's squad. Specifically, big shout out to Lauren Pate, who paced the day and grabbed the top spot this morning with a total 6 game total of plus 212. Again, plus 212 for Lauren Pate this morning on a 45-foot condition. Similar pattern, of course, for the men. Distance is the same, volume a little bit more, 32.1 milliliters of oil for the men. But of course, that speed bump at the end of the pattern still there, still could be tricky. But I think the men could have learned a lot by watching this morning's squad. So we'll see how they elect to play them. My name is Emil Williams Jr., Jason Thomas, Matt Canizaro, and Aaron Smith here with you, as well as we take you out to the lanes for game 1 of 6 here on Bowl TV as we kick off coverage. Chris Prather, one of the names to get us started. We talked about, or a little about Chris Prather this afternoon with Matt. We had a chance to catch up with Chris and talk about his quest to re-earn a spot on Team USA and really earn it by performance. In 2020, he submitted a resume. Of course, that resume was not only accepted, but very welcomed on the squad, and even helped the team, of course, to gold medal here at the most recent IBF4 Super Bowl Championships. And now he is back at it again with some very good finishes the last couple of days, finishing 6th on both days 2 and 3. Kyle Sherman also on this channel. Donovan Thomas, Brandon Brown, and a high flush, nearly a 7-9 for Chris Prather. We'll go over the recent standings, the overall standings for the men as we dwindle things on down. Coming into today, Trent Mitchell was the overall leader with 23 points. Again, 23 points for Trent. That's a big number. A small number, too, which is exactly what you want in this format. But for the first 3 days, that's pretty impressive stuff. Darren Tang is second with 38 points. A.J. Johnson is third with 54. Kyle Troop is fourth with 65 points. Dallas Leong is fifth with 66. Nick Pate is sixth with 69 points. Jacob Buttrup is seventh with 72 points. Tyler Betts is eighth with 79. Nate Stubler is ninth with 85. And Cameron Crow is 10th right now with 89 points. Be sure to check all of the information that you may need at bowl.com/Team USA Trials. If you are watching right now on bowltv.com, click the star icon for all of the additional information, including lane assignments, oil pattern, the daily and overall totals for both men and women. Don't forget about live scoring. That's always the most useful tool to check out what's happening throughout the entire building. Hello to everyone watching on the Bowl TV YouTube channel, as well as the Sport of Bowling USBC Facebook page. Probably would expect to see a lot of salt tins, perhaps some 7-10s, a few buckets as bowling balls attempt to kind of get over that speed bump down lane. This morning, Lauren Pate, Marissa Carey, Brooklyn Buchanan, just to name a few, Sarah Nasberg, Danielle Jedlicki, Arlene Byer, Jill Hurst. 7 scores of plus 100 or better overall this morning. Again, on the women's side, what will we see from the men? We'll find out here shortly. All right, back with you. As Michael Marmolejo strikes spare double. Kyle Sherman has gone spare three-bagger. John Struckman clean. I think he is looks like he's got a 3-9 to deal with. And Todd Pizanowski, we just saw the split there. Went over the top 10 in the overall category yesterday. Day 3, let's take a look at some of the men leaders. Andrew Guba, plus 186, and an opportunity at 300 in the final game yesterday. 289 got on the plus 186, and he moved in front of Michael Davidson as well as Chaston Hojas, who both finished at plus 176. Nate Stubler, of course, of St. Ambrose fame, fourth at plus 175, and Trent Mitchell, fifth at plus 173. Chris Prather finished sixth yesterday at plus 153. Cameron Crowe was seventh at plus 136. He shot 277 in Game 6. Michael Harmon Jr. finished tied at plus 125. tied for 8th with C.J. Petrin. And Nick Pate rounded out the top 10 during yesterday's Day 3 squad at plus 119. Solomon Salama was 11th at plus 117. Brandon Bone was 12th at plus 116. Tyler Betts was 13th at plus 112. Jake Peters, 14th at plus 111. And Jacob Buttrop was 15th at plus 107. $15 players got to plus 100 or better on the men's squad yesterday. That was Wednesday, Day 3. Day 3's pattern was 41 feet, 26.55 mils of oil. Quick look across the board regarding live scoring. Matt Russo said he wanted to and needed a big day. He was shooting for the top spot today, no doubt about it. He has done his day with the front 5 down on lanes 1 and 2. Joseph Justin on 19 and 20. He has began with the front 6. Moves and notes. Take a look at the high end. Not a lot of perfect strings like the 2 I mentioned. Of course, Kyle Sherman looking to continue what he has started here in front of us. Buttrop off to a decent start as well. Double spare strike. Thomas Gunter, 4-bagger, 9 spared, 9 spared. Casey Cohagen had the front 5, 7 spared, the split in the 7th. Dallas Leon. Dallas trying to earn a spot on Team USA. We talked to him a couple of days back after he led a squad. And mean everything to him to make this squad, specifically the adult version. He has been on Junior Team USA. Dallas begins the day on 23 and 24. All right, so we'll keep our eyes open, peeled. I am seeing your comments regarding looks like their things are not as crispy as they could be, and all apologies for that. A part of what you see, I think actually many of you have already hinted on what the right answer could be and should be. Game 1 is sent to multiple places. Simon Thomas with a very good break. That is that's what you obviously don't want to do, but that's kind of the area where we talked about left to right earlier, and it can be difficult to go left to right because you don't want to give it away too much. Because if you miss, then you're going to be in that washout zone a lot. Shot there for Kyle. He'll try to earn his spot back on Team USA for 2022. And also got a chance to catch up with Kyle Troop. Kyle said this tournament is incredibly prestigious, so difficult to win. You got to have 5 pretty good days at least, and that's not easy, certainly with the level of competition that keeps getting better and better. Players want to represent Team USA. They want to represent the red, white, and blue. Matt Russo, front 7 on 1 and 2. Joseph Jusker's run comes to an end in the 7th. Meanwhile, Christopher McMillan, who has a 299 game already in this tournament, has a possible 279 game out there on that 19 and 20. Dallas Leong, front 6 on 23 and 24. Seeing Chris have those reactions more times than I'm sure he would like. Dallas Leong now with the front 7 also. Front 8 for Matt Russo. No cameras down, unfortunately, on 1 and 2 or 23 and 24. So I'll keep you updated here. Of course, you can follow along on live scoring. Live scoring is Sync. That's SYNC. SyncScoring.Merrick. If you haven't seen it, MERIQ.com/Gold Coast. We will have giveaways today, two specifically. Alvin didn't quite get up the hill for John Struckman. Man. And it's going to be like this a little bit, perhaps. Up and down, meaning back and forth. Could be a few battles. They could be a little touchy when we're thinking about speed. Bowl TV t-shirt to give away, as well as some Apple AirPod Pros. Nice bear. Nice job there by John. Struckman was one of the early participants of the core. Back in the day. Russo went front 8, 9 spare. But can open with 270 plus. Again, still to finish on 1 and 2. Leong on 23 and 24. We'll keep you posted or updated. Two players certainly have gotten the memo. The overall leader, Trent Mitchell, on 29 and 30. He can punch out for 249. I would anticipate Trent to perform pretty well on this. We've seen him have to get left, and he has thrown excellent shots when he's had to do that on previous patterns. And essentially, he gets a pattern where he could move left but still keep his angles, the ball in front of him like he likes to do. Now with the men's field, you may have to bump ever so slightly and open up just a little late in the block. If I mentioned this or did mention it, Dallas Leong does have the front 8. Thanks to all of our staff here. Robin and Chip McKee, Brandy Silva, Greg Moore, Rob Gotchel, Mike Spritko. Coaching staff, and the Team USA staff, Stephen Padilla, Kendra Cameron Curry, Brian O'Keefe, Kelly Kulick, and some selection committee members that I may not know about. There's a good one there for Todd. That's going to say 180. As usual this week, during the men's squad, we will have a chance to speak with Brian Mano. Good break there for Brandon. That's a huge double there. Big opportunity for Kyle Sherman. The PBA season, national season, really about to kick off next week. Oh, good. Oh. Man. Heck of a shot there for Sherman. Meanwhile, Michael Marmoleo now in the 230s. Quick look at live scoring. Dallas Leong, 9 spare in the 9th frame. Get to the 270s. Matt Russo will be in the 270s. He's thrown 2 strikes already in the 10th frame. Anthony Mastriani is going to be in the 250s to start. Nice game by Russo, 279. Trent Mitchell shoots 248. See a lot of good people rooting for Dallas. Today's pattern is 45 feet in length with 32.1 milliliters of oil. It's an interesting graph because of the speed bump at the end of the pattern. If you haven't seen it, I will drop the link in the chat for you here in 1 second. Good shot. Tim, that's a good question. What I've learned is that is a more of a glitch in the program that we're using. So what used to be normal regarding full screen and everything works fine, there are some machines apparently where the glitch still occurs. So that is not a it's you thing. That's an us thing right now. Some of the things you learn as you get to 2022. Some things have reverted back after being fixed. Looks like someone's getting some razzle dazzle about black clouding Matt Russo. Some players moving right along. Some are already into game 2. Don't forget, we will have giveaways today, 2 of them for sure. Generally around the end of the block. T-shirts available, Bowl TV T-shirt, as well as a brand new pair of Apple AirPod Pros. The only way to win those, be eligible to win, is simply by subscribing to Bowl TV and simply submitting your entry when timed and prompted to be a part of the giveaway. For those of you watching on Bowl TV's YouTube channel and the Sport of Bowling USBC Facebook page, appreciate you for following, liking, and etc. Be sure to follow all of the USBC social channels. Questions about subscriptions: monthly $9.95, annual $79.95. Covers you for, of course, an annual for the entire year. Upcoming events on Bold TV: the Masters, well, the U.S. Open, then Masters. Of course, the Intercollegiate Team and Singles Championships. There's some other collegiate events, Tier 1 events in between. And the PWBA season, of course, from start to finish, which begins May 12th. All right, with a spare, Brown was going to be in the 2-0s. Thomas doubles to get into the 170s. Teglo shoots 154. Goddard finishes with 172. Well, several pairs complete and several that are in our viewing area haven't quite made the flip yet. All right, 206 for Brandon Brown. And now Prather. Here's Prather. Striking the 9th. Would like to start on the other side of plus for sure. Good shot. Small level of left to right there. Still playing them, as you can see, front to back. Because you have to be cognizant of that speed bump at all times. There's Harley Sheen to the right. He's been pretty impressive this week. Game 1, 226. Hook. Oh. That's one where Chris probably got it a board or two a little further right than he wanted. And sometimes it probably could be a crapshoot in some situations. When you miss on this pattern, you might make it up the hill. That could have easily been a washout or a 2-pin like combination. Nicely done there, Prather. 210. And that's going to do it for the free preview. Bowl TV, YouTube, and the Sport of Bowling USBC Facebook page. You can don't forget to subscribe to the rest of the squad. You don't want to miss tomorrow. 2 squads. men and then women, and then the U.S. Amateur Stepladder Finals, and then Team USA announcements and selection shows that evening. So a full day for tomorrow's coverage. So we look forward to sharing that with you. Those of you, of course, already watching on BoldTV.com, hang tight. Game 2 is coming up next here on Bold TV.